Hey guys, James with Torches and Tactical, and today we have a relatively quick one for you. Blacksmith sent over their 4-method of entry pistol safe, and they wanted to know what I thought about it, and me, being the person I am, I want to know what you guys think about it. So this is a 4-method of entry pistol safe in the fact that it has 1, your fingerprint right here down at the bottom, 2, it has a code that you can enter between 4 and 6 digits, 3, it does have key access right here, which does stay hidden when you don't need it. And finally, 4, you can go ahead and, well, the reason my phone is here is because I have a Bluetooth connection over to your safe. So, I mean, if that's not convenient, I don't know what is. But let's dive in and run through everything, find out what comes with this, and finally how well it works. So for starters, they did send over a user manual, and I will tell you first and foremost, these are a little on the confusing side. They talk about a set button, and you're sitting here looking at this. Wait, what in the world is the set button? And I'll show you that here in just a second. But they talk about, once you know where the set button is, it's real easy to figure out how to not only get everything set up, but how to use this and use it effectively. So I will go through that here with you in just a second, but let's go ahead and set this down. The only other thing they included besides these keys is a bag, and this bag comes with a sort of leash, if you will, a Kensington style safe leash, and this is going to lock it down. So if you ever need to wrap it around the leg of a desk or anything like that, this will make sure that it doesn't get up and walk away on you with your valuables or your pistol inside of it. Additionally, it does come with a couple screws and the necessary anchors, so you can set this up either flush or vertical, horizontal or vertical. And then finally, it does have a USB-C cord as well, because unlike a lot of other pistol safes that do have like electronic or biometric fingerprint access or anything like that, this one is rechargeable. It has a rechargeable battery, and here, I'll show you that right now. So on the front, it does have that USB-C port, so you know firsthand that you don't have to worry about having that headache of, do I need to change out the batteries, this, that, or the other thing. It's a pretty cool setup. So let me go ahead and run through each of these methods of entry right now. And first and foremost, we do have the key. It's nice to have a key on you or locked away somewhere ready to go. So we'll go ahead and turn this. Boom, it disengages that lock. And there we have a pretty nice looking HCAT pistol. Let's go ahead and take that key out. And then I went ahead and set up a temporary passcode for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, boom. That motor engages, everything locks back up just as nicely. And I registered my index finger on my right hand. So I press that, boom, works right away. And this is supposed to be less than half a second response time. So the unusual one though is, like I said earlier, it does have a Bluetooth connection set up. So we'll go ahead and get access to here. And this is, well, here, let me go ahead and show you. So this is the Tuya Smart app. So Tuya will actually allow you to access quite a few different smart devices. So it's really, really nice. What you can do though is, once you have it set up in Tuya, you can go ahead and slide over. Boom, and it just opened just like that. So if you have a Bluetooth connection, now I couldn't find, unfortunately, any way to set up like a widget to where you can just press a button on your home screen or what have you and gain access to your device. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, but still a pretty cool system. And another nice thing that you can do with this is you can go to member management. Oops, sorry about that. You can go to member management, and here, this is me. Yep, super cool name that I picked for that. So I went ahead and set up my right index finger, and if you click add, it will go through the process on how to set up the index finger. And you have to set your finger flat on there between 5 and 10 times depending. But let's go ahead and click back. You can also set up a code. Now I did, like I said, I set up mine with a temporary passcode of 123412. And if I want to, I can also set up 432143. Boom. Save. And I don't know if you saw that, I might have been blocking it, but this acknowledged the fact that I did just set up another passcode, and these buttons here blinked blue. So now let's go ahead and try 432143, and it works. It works really well too. Again, each response is about half a second or less, and I think overall that's a really cool design. So let's go ahead and go in one more time, and from the main menu, you can click on Accessories Management, and you can check everything in here. Under Settings, you can change your lock volume, and from here, you can have it set to open or make a noise when it either locks, when it opens, or when it closes. I'm going to go ahead and keep everything as is. And in here, you can also do a fingerprint calibration. Now, we're not going to go ahead and do any of that just because I don't want to have to reset everything that I already have going. But we'll go ahead and go back, and let's open it one more time. So you just press and slide, and here you go. So with everything open, I'm going to go ahead and set this up here. With everything open, you'll see that you not only have, well, here, if you want to verify, this Springfield Armory Hellcat is unloaded, but you do have your foam here. It's like the egg carton foam. Although it is really shallow, so it gives you a lot of room in here, and you're not going to sit here and compress whatever's inside of it. But here you can see the 2 holes underneath. So if you want to have this hard mounted, you can go ahead and use those included screws with the anchors. And on the top side here, now this is not an insubstantial amount of metal, and it does have more foam attached to it. Here, I'll pull this out so you can see it. This has another set of really nice foam. This is flat here, but it's not super thin. This does provide quite a bit of protection as far as getting everything going. And I told you guys I would tell you that the user manual does talk about pressing the set button, and I couldn't find it anywhere for the life of me, and I finally watched a video on it. And here, let me go ahead and move this up here. So there is a set button right here. If you press right there, that right here, this is the set button, and I don't want to set anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and put in a finger that was not registered with it. But right next to the set button, there is also a light. So every time you open this, every time you open the safe, let's go ahead and do that right now. It does have a light inside, so you can see everything. Now, this does provide ample room for, like I said, my Springfield Armory Hellcat, and I don't have any issues with that. However, if you're trying to put a hand cannon in there, like a Desert Eagle or anything like that, you may run into some issues. But I've had pistols, I've had revolvers, and so far everything that I own has worked just great in here. So if you guys like this, I will include a link down in the comments below and in the description so you guys can check this out on Amazon. Again, having 4 ways to access this is really nice. And if you ever have people that you need to get access to something inside your pistol safe, being able to set up a temporary code is really nice because you can keep track of who comes into it and how long they're there, because that app that I showed you does log who goes in and what method of entry they used. So again, guys, this is the Blacksmith 4-method of entry pistol safe. And you don't have to worry again about keeping those batteries topped off. Every so often, you just need to make sure that you plug this in. And again, the battery indicator is in the app as well. So you can check in real time exactly where the battery sits. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.